Tool, welcome, man. I haven't seen this dude Pro Tool for a while. I hope you're doing well. Play here. Preston, welcome, brother. Good to see you. We're just going to let a little music roll here for a minute, let people get comfortable, pour a drink, have a smoke, sit back and relax. Got some really amazing people that are going to be on the show tonight, so prepare yourself for some shock. Preston, how you doing, man? Everybody plays better when they're drunk. Wait, did I say that? All right. Preston, good to hear it. Coffee and some chips. Coffee and chips sounds really good. You're making me hungry, man. Well, let's see if I can stop this this goofy video that's playing. Hey, welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing good. I want to start off by thanking one of my sponsors, Diet Pepsi. Your contributions to the show are great, and my new house will look really nice. I'll make it look good. So thank you for that. And also to my other sponsors, thank you very much. You're making this show really come along well. And to those guys who are helping make this show look good and sound good, I couldn't do it without you. And tonight we've got some very, very cool people on tonight. Got to say hello to CrAnJiS. He might just be here tonight. I don't know. And if if y'all aren't familiar with a good friend of mine, we've recorded a couple of pieces of music together. Texas JACKDAW may be popping in, and there's another dude. He's kind of got a cool show going on every Wednesday. Uh, let me do something real quick. There we go. And then this guy, THEFALCRO, he's got a show going on Wednesdays often. He hasn't been feeling real well. He may pop in tonight. And then this other guy who's been really, really helpful with the sound, Jamprosound, my good friend Justin, one of my mentors in college for learning how to record and run sound, and he's helped us immensely tonight. So there's some thanks to you guys, all of you. And so it's time to get started. I want to say hello to Rody, Mike, hello, Rob, hello, Kinger, thank you for dropping in. I know you're working tonight. I wish you could have joined us. And Preston, hello, man. Yeah, I talked to Richard today. I think he's feeling a lot better, Preston. So let's bring a couple people on here. I'm gonna just go to just see everybody who's here, at least who's ready to talk and maybe be a part of this. There we go. Hello, hello. Look at that.
Look at this beastly crew.
Hey, there's a few of us who may not have met other folks yet, and I just want to let Richard know that he's muted right now. So if he tries to speak, you won't hear him. Adam, hello, man.
but I was not trying to speak, so the mute should have been okay. Just saying. Oh wait, you didn't give a shit about that. I'm sorry. Let me mute the fuck up again.
I think you're reading a book backwards. That's what I heard. CrAnJiS, say hello to my good friend Tim, the Texas JACKDAW.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. I've been enjoying watching you guys.
You've been a member of the audience watching in, and CrAnJiS, he's heard you play a couple of times, so he knows a little bit about you.
Okay,
I don't think.
Yeah, we've never formally met, so yeah, it's cool. Like I hear about you. I see your stuff on various channels and stuff in the community. So
You sound like you're from my neck of the woods.
yeah,
Where are you about?
I'm in the deep south.
Deep South.
To southeast.
Southeast.
Okay.
Bama.
Well, cool.
Yeah, so
Nice to
we
meet
got
you.
some
Finally.
Southern boys here, and then we got on the West Coast representing. We got West Coast in the house.
It's East versus West.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Let's see. We're gonna be cutting some
I think
heads
I hear
tonight.
my mama calling. Oh.
Well, we've been kind of warming up tonight with a track that everybody seems to hate now, but I think we should start off with that one, and just to kick things off, I think this is. Let me look here. I gotta make. Oh yes, this is the track. So we kind of warmed up a little bit, got everybody's sound dialed in, and we all sound like rock stars right now. So.
Absolutely.
Oh, and I noticed you wore that band
Ace
you played in.
Frehley all
You
day
wore their
right
hat
here.
tonight, Mr. CrAnJiS.
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool.
Big Ghost fan.
Yeah.
I see him every time I get a chance. And it's great to see the Falcro. I know at some point tonight I gotta get the dirt on Falcro. Where the hell Falcro's been?
Whoa. Thank you.
Yeah, been missing you on Wednesdays, brother.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks, man.
Yeah.
Making us all leave.
I'm ready to protest. I'm protesting Wednesdays.
Until the show comes back.
Yep. I will not wake up. I will not get out of bed. I will not do anything. I won't do shit until Falco returns on Wednesdays.
Well, we better make sure that happens next week.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do tonight is Holy smokes. Wow, somebody
Eat
just sent me a
some
whole bunch of
Skittles
money. That's
that
awesome.
we
I love
ate.
that. Thank you very much. But it was for a guitar repair, just so you guys know. It's not just because I got all you fuckers in this, on this stream. And my Packers is yelling at me, telling me my blood glucose is low, so I'm going to turn the alarms off. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and push play. And why don't we let, what we'll do, let's see here. Let me change this screen just real quick. So we're going to do this. I'm going to put CrAnJiS up to start this one off. And what we'll try and do is just go down the order of the people sitting over here on the right-hand side. So Tim will come in after CrAnJiS, and then I'll go, and then Richard will go. Now, this is a fairly short backing track, but take your time with it. Let yourself feel it. And it's the same one that we warmed up with tonight. So I'm going to push play, grab some Skittles, and we'll get rolling. You ready, CrAnJiS?
And we're going counterclockwise.
Yeah, counterclockwise or...
I go last.
Oh, it's changed.
Yeah, it changed on you.
Sing it, Richard. That's good. Very nice. Yes. Nice. So a little bit of improv tonight, and that's the whole point of this thing. It's just to get together and play a little bit of guitar. And we all live so far away from one another, and we don't get to play together. And with the wonderful world of the internet, we're able to do this. Now I have to ask the question: how is stuff sounded to everybody? Tim, was that
Sounded great to me.
good?
Yeah, I could
Sounded
hear
good to you?
really well.
Okay,
Yeah.
Richard.
I had no problems hearing anyone. All
Okay.
Yeah,
Cran.
sounding good on my end.
Okay, yeah, it sounded good here. Boltinator's here. I got to watch his live stream last
Boltinator.
night. Bolt.
The
we're
Zap
gonna
Out
get-
King.
yeah.
And everybody, that dude just gave up drinking basically recently. And if you haven't seen him before and after, I hope you guys go subscribe to that dude's channel, because that dude is looking fit. And it's really remarkable to see that. And it's so great for me to see that. I never had to deal with that sort of shit. So I'm lucky, I guess, is what I can say.
Cheesiest thing. I've
Yeah,
ever
Richard, you sounded great on that one, dude.
Huh. Sure.
Dude,
Thanks. We'll go with that.
you sounded awesome. So, and I'll do my best to play the AIC riff in every single piece of music tonight as best I can. So
Yeah,
turn
that's
down.
cool.
Yeah. So let's just keep moving forward. I'm gonna find another track here.
Is there a way I can see the live chat?
Yes,
CrAnJiS
up
said-
at the top right, it says
Yeah.
comments.
We're not logged in, and if we click log in, it'll kick us out of StreamYard.
And I don't have an account with them. When I go on, like
You
Lori,
log in,
she has no. She
like-
I don't log in. She's got it showing up. I don't see it though.
You would
You
log
would
in,
log in,
kind of like the same way you do YouTube.
We definitely got a
Echo.
delay going on. But what you could do is go to the actual stream. Yeah.
Open
I
up
don't
another
know why-
window and open up
Gotcha.
YouTube, but mute
Yeah,
the
just
YouTube.
pop the
Mute
chat
the
out of
audio.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you able to do that, Tim?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
That's exactly what I've done.
Okay. And you guys aren't able to watch the chat?
No,
No.
Let's see.
Mm-mm.
we're not logged in on StreamYard side.
Okay.
And I remember from the other night, if I try that, it'll kick me out of StreamYard. So I figured next time we do this, that's probably something I need to do before we start.
Okay, and that might be a setting. I'm still learning. And again, my sponsors made it possible for me to pay to not have the StreamYard logo up in the top. And there's probably a setting I can change to make that happen. So I apologize. I need to do that. Yeah, I've always been able to see the chat in StreamYard, but it's
Yeah, I'm used to the duck.
okay.
The duck's usually about the only one that's watching the streams I do. So
Okay. So let's see here. We've got another track here that I think CrAnJiS and I. This is an acoustic track, and I believe it's in. Let's see. Oh no, we don't want to do D minor again, do we? Let me see this one. Those might all be called D minor
Right.
just because the track was called D minor. Let me test this one real quick. We're not necessarily gonna play with this one. Okay. This one is in D minor, and I'll go ahead and start this one out. We'll just stay home.
uh-oh. The audio disappeared.
We lost Mark. He's on mute.
That was totally my fault, you guys. I can't mute my
That's
channel.
great. I love
I'm
that.
sorry, you guys. I was just
That's a test right there.
Sorry, guys. We'll get things worked out. So I appreciate you saying that. And always let us know if there's a sound problem. Thank you, brother. See if I can get out of this without making a bunch of racket. Okay, I did it.
Oh, you did it. You did it.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, that was sweet. That was sweet. Except that
I have no
part
idea
where
what's
it
going on.
could be
I've got a
right.
bunch of buffering going on.
Oops, sorry.
Oh,
sorry,
yeah.
guys.
Let's go.
All right.
There we go.
You
Me
guys
and
go. I
Falcro
keep
feeling
doing-
that one right there.
Right?
Recorded.
Yeah, and we can certainly do it if everybody wants to go. Let's go. What key is that one in? It doesn't matter. I'll just.
It looked like G minor.
Surprise you. Right? I think it was. Now there's one that we gotta do tonight because I don't know what I did with it. I think Let me see. Oh no, this was a new
GB
one.
is out there. We got the entire state represented in one form or another.
Is that right?
GV's out there
Oh
in the
Lord.
chat. So, yep.
The big O is in the house, man. Hello, Lars. And the Art of Floundering.
Yep,
Welcome.
Art of Floundering podcast. He wants me to stay off the pot. What he doesn't know is that I have a new way to do the pot. So
We don't endorse the pot around here.
no. CrAnJiS is anti-pot,
We're the Just Say No crew right here.
and that's okay.
Straight edge society right here.
Everybody needs to drink more Diet Pepsi.
That's right.
Feel free. Drink
Diet water.
Pepsi.
Congratulations, Preston. 700 subs. Nice.
Way to go, Preston. Keep trucking, Preston.
Congrats. Well, let's talk a little guitar shop if we could, or geekery, which I'm personally well studied in the art of music theory, and it's beautiful that they call it music theory because that means that anything goes. Am I wrong? Right?
Yeah.
So anything goes. What, Mike? I'd like to pose a question to you three, and I'll answer it myself. I mean, I'm just wondering when you hear a backing track or something you're going to solo over and improvise. When you approach it, your first thought when you're going into it, are you thinking about a mode? Are you thinking about a note? What's your thought process stepping into it?
You want me to go first?
Hey, Fred can answer that
Well,
question. He just wants to.
Yeah. What's up, Fred? Being the style that I play, I want to play 1,000 notes a minute. Don't mean that in a braggadocious way. That's just what I like to do. I feel a mood. I'm a by feel player, and I want to venture too much, which causes me to fuck up a lot. I don't know. I mean, instead of just, I want to do things that don't fit, and it causes chaos. I love to record. When I record, I can get into a groove better, but when we're improvising, I still want to, instead of that, I want to throw in 1,000 notes there, and I get a little too adventurous, but I think I go for feel. Instead of a mode or a pattern, or I don't know. I'm a more by feel player.
Yeah, I agree. I don't tend to think scales. I try to think intervals, chord shapes within. I try to think when I'm approaching a solo, what would a sax player do? I want to sing something, because usually a solo is taking the place of the vocal. It'd be cool to have a singable thing, but leave some room for shred. That's, I guess, the old Neil Sean meet Steve Lukather vibe. Have something that sings, but theory-wise, yeah.
Yeah, look at Separate Ways, that solo. I love that solo because he's got the slow harmonies, but he still finds a way to throw in his,
Oh yeah, that guy
widdly wheeze.
Yeah. So it's just, did you, as far as improvising live though, did you guys ever hear about the 80% rule? Tim Pierce talks about it. Pete Thorne, they talk about it, but it's like when they go like into the studio or they're cutting tracks or whatever, they go 100% and they try everything, right? But live, especially if you're a side gig, a side man, they like to go up to the 80% of their ability so that they don't reach too far and do something out of key or whatever. Yeah. And I didn't realize it, but I've always kind of done that live. In the studio, you can shred until you find it, But I just thought, what were your thoughts on that would be?
I would, I think, and what you said about thinking about the chords inside or the triads inside of a backing track. And your point about the 80% rule is very, very good. And I don't really think about it I don't think about it when I'm playing, but I know that I do that. I don't usually let it all go. But what I found recently in doing these streams with CrAnJiS has been on several of them. Richard's been on a couple. And I find myself reaching for stuff and missing stuff. And I learned from doing that. Number one, what are my limits? So a lot of your answer is truly mine too, but I also immediately go to, okay, this is in D, they say D minor, so I immediately think D Aeolian and C Mixolydian and A Phrygian, because I know those patterns and I know the names of them so well. I can see that name on my fingerboard everywhere. So it allows me to move around my fingerboard pretty fluently, and I don't hit a lot of I don't hit a major third typically when I'm playing over a minor chord progression. I avoid that like the plague. So that's my approach, is really, the death note, the major third over a minor chord. It's awful. I think we've all done it and went, oh, shucks.
But I love a major third over a flat 7.
Over a flat, indeed. There's your tritone.
I mean, seriously, I do that so many times.
Yeah.
It's just Ian Thornley from Big Wreck has made his whole career about, having something that's going, and he's going.
Yes.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Flat 7 major third thing.
Yeah, you don't expect that.
Yeah, because you could still do the minor third.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the beautiful things about rock, is that you can almost always, again, in theory, and especially the blues, you can always substitute a minor third to a major third, or switch it. Switch from the blues scale, the minor blues scale, or pentatonic, everybody calls it minor pentatonic, to the major pentatonic over blues. So Richard, what's your thoughts?
Well, as it says, I am the professional amateur.
That's right.
But anyway, so for me, it's really about hearing it. Right now, I find my keys not by knowing where the scale is or where the patterns are, but by whether or not these notes sound at all right, even if they're discordant. Do they sound like they can work? I need to continue my journey learning the fretboard, because I envy, and I know you guys have all put in your time practicing. You're all professional musicians, so I'm going to get there. But I'm always envious of, your skill and ability to move around the neck and play different modes and different scales along with the same music. And it makes it completely different. Those things fascinate me, and that's what drives me to continue to learn. So even though I don't have a lot to say about the subject matter, I know that it inspires me to want to try harder.
Yeah.
Me and Falcro, we're playing a F C major 11ths over A thirds is what we're doing. Yeah, no, I'm not good at music theory. I guess through the years I've learned. I mean, I know what the notes are on the fretboard. I know enough to be dangerous, but I know sounds. I'm waiting on you. Like I don't know. Like one of my favorite patterns is more of like the Middle Eastern, the Ingve,
harmonic. The harmonic minor. Is that right?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. I love that kind of stuff. So one day, hopefully, we do one of the harmonic minor scales, and that's where I'm at home right there. Is the. What
And
TJG
Richard,
said.
just to kind of go into what you were saying, I had a friend tell me years ago that when he was learning the neck, he said and learning keys, he said, I just thought of them as neighborhoods. I'd spend a little time in this neighborhood because I know that feels like this. It's dark neighborhood, so it's dangerous. So he'd play it in minor keys, and he goes, I'm going to spend some time in this neighborhood because it's happy. And that's the way he thought of modes, and it always stuck with me. I thought that's a great way to describe it to someone trying to learn something.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I do that a lot with my students, with asking them, when they're learning major and minor chords. First thing I do is teach them a few chords. And how does that chord sound? What does it sound like? How does it make you feel? And like, well, and almost always, you play the old E minor, and immediately the kid goes, well, that's kind of sad.
That's the sad.
Perfect. Yep. So that's, I think, and somebody said something earlier about it. Music is I can't remember what he said, but the reason music is the language of the world and everybody speaks it is because it draws emotions. It makes us feel a certain way when we hear, and it doesn't have to have lyrics or a story in it. If you're hearing chords being played, or even a drum pattern can make you feel up and dancing, or it can make you feel really low and kind of almost sad, like with no pitch. So that's a very good point that you made there. Now, I want to capitalize on CrAnJiS's kind of request, because I recorded an original backing track that almost entirely will allow you to use the harmonic minor mode in it. In fact, there's several places, but this one does shift modes a little bit, and I have never, I will honestly say, I have never played a solo over this. So I think what I can safely say is pretty much the E, and it's in E, the E blues scale will work at almost any moment in this. And I'm saying this for Richard's sake on this one. But Tim, and you, I don't know how, anyway, I'll just push play and let's try, see if you can't find that harmonic minor and throw it in there. In the key
real quick,
E.
can I, Adam Burr said my sound was washy. Can we just check it real quick and get some feedback?
Yeah, it changed.
I'll take this time to
from where
get
it
me a
sounded
glass.
really awesome. Something changed in there. Yeah. It sounds like... Yeah, it's kind of cutting out a little bit, close to that. You're muted. Yeah. That's still, it's got the same. There was a point where we had you with the echo cancellation and that, and when you have the echo cancellation turned off, it seemed like that. Yeah, that's Preston. We've been through this already.
As you can see, I'm buffering for some reason.
Yeah.
And I'm plugged straight into the. I don't know. We've got storms in our area, so I saw people on the neighborhood posting that they were having internet problems. It's probably hitting me.
That might be part of it. Now with echo cancellation turned off, I believe that I've got echo on my end.
Oh, I don't have it turned off.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where that echo was coming from.
Yeah, I have still got echo cancellation clicked on.
Okay. I don't know where that was coming from.
Just real quick, I'm going to turn it off, and I'll turn it back on.
Yes, turn it off and play your guitar a little bit, because that might be what we need to do. Let's see. Yep. That is it. So we're gonna have to get that ironed out. But we're
turn
gonna have to get that ironed out. But and we can't major echo. Okay, because that's with echo cancellation off. So we'll try and do this.
Now it's back on, so
when
I've got.
yeah. And I can turn it on and off from my
We'll figure it out.
So we'll get this worked out. But when it's your turn, what I'll try and do is remember to hit the echo cancellation button and make sure that that's turned off while you're playing. Because that seems to.
Well, I've got it, but I've got it set. I've got it turned off. I mean, I've got echo cancellation turned on because I don't want you guys to hear yourself loop. So we'll deal with it for now, and we'll fix it offline later.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's.
Hey,
try
Marshall,
this,
Jampros, you might want to check the private chat just to be sure.
Okay. Yeah. Let me. Let's do that. Why don't we let's take a $5 real quick. Everybody can. Let's take a little break. I'm gonna put a little video on and play some music, some original music. And in fact, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna push play and play some backing tracks for you guitar players out there to just have your way with it. We're gonna take about 5 or 10 minutes or so, and we'll be back. So
grab those
out
guitars.
and let's play it. Yeah, grab your guitars.
Smoke them if you got them.
Hell yeah.
Smoke them if you got them.
Let's do that.
Smoke a what? Oh yeah, the
Hey,
pot.
Falcro?
No, not the
I'm
devil's
watching
lettuce.
you.
I'm talking cigarettes.
I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna moon y'all. Here we go. There we go. Yep. Okay. Backing tracks. Let's find something. I know you can still hear me. 3 rock backing tracks. I have no idea what these are. You'll figure it out. Here we go. It should start any moment. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I got 2 tracks. I'm just. Oh, that's the one. Okay. Let's try this one. Here we go. I think this is in B flat. It's in B flat. Yeah, that's a cool backing track. I really enjoy that one. That's a cool one. Zach,
That one
welcome,
had some
man.
AC/DC vibes to it.
Yeah, it kind of does. Um, yeah, that was a cool one. Now, again, what we were talking about earlier, you were talking about the harmonic minor, and I think this will open up that door. You'll hear it almost immediately. I recorded this just the other day. It's got a couple guitar tracks, a synth track, a bass, and some fake or not some easy drummer tracks. So I'll probably get a copyright claim for this one because easy drummer, right? No, I'm joking. I don't think they do claim anything. Although I did get a copyright claim for. Let's see. Somebody thought that I was playing a song by Oasis on my show, and it was actually a track that I wrote myself, and I had never heard the song that they claimed was an Oasis copyright claim. So of course I disputed it, but it's all right. If they get me, oh well. But what was astonishing is that when they gave me the name of the song and I went and listened to it, what I had written is literally identical to that song. I was shocked. Shit. So, I mean, I was like, even it was an acoustic guitar, drums, everything. Other than the drums were slightly different, but man,
it really is weird because I've noticed that it can be a certain song by like one song. For example, I've done one song by band A, we'll just use that, and it got blocked. But then I could use another song by that same band and it wasn't blocked. It's almost like if it was used in a soundtrack or a commercial, who has rights to it, you know, who all's invested in that song. It's weird. There's no rhyme or reason to what'll get blocked.
Yeah.
I mean, guys like me, we're doing covers of other people's music. So if I get a strike or usually it's just a claim. Very rarely is it ever blocked. I'm like, okay, I kind of have that coming. I'm playing somebody else's art. So how can I really get mad about that, you know? But you know.
And if I was doing, you know, the same thing, not if, when I do the same thing, I hope they do claim it, and I hope that I make a bunch of money for them because they wrote a fucking great song, or I wouldn't have been covering it, you know. So I have no problem with any of that. So
Yeah.
uh,
It's kind of the
yeah,
risk you take when you play covers,
yeah,
Yeah. You
yeah,
you know what you're getting into when you go into it. So if you get blocked, you can't really.
yeah.
I don't know. You don't really have a gripe in my book, but
Yeah, and I won't complain about blocks. I've only had one thing blocked, and it was I think it wasn't legit for the reason that they gave me because they said it was violent lyrics, and there was absolutely zero things about violence in it, but it did show uh, a violent scene. So I'll just leave it at that in the video. And but the video was recorded from another YouTube channel, so apparently
hmm
it's okay for them to do it, but not me.
oh,
Oh
I
well,
can remember one. Rammstein. I've done a few of their
oh
songs through the years.
yeah, those
I
guys.
had one got that shit shut down hard. Ozzy
Yeah,
got me
man.
shut down one. I did Bark at the Moon or something like that.
Yeah,
Got blocked, but I did another Ozzy song and it went right through. So I don't
yeah.
know, man. It's super
No,
super. You
I
just
don't
don't
think we'll
know.
get. I don't think we'll get any copyright claims tonight. Not that I care, because I'm not gonna. This channel isn't gonna make any money from YouTube. I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
anyway. So I don't care. And if they do, I hope the artist makes a whole bunch off of it. I'm hoping somebody will steal one of my songs, and then I can. Please steal one of my songs. Because they're not gonna get famous with me doing it. So let's give this one a shot here. Um, I haven't titled it yet, but again, it's an E minor, and I'll go ahead and start it off. And it's got two sections of solo. One's kind of E minor, and then the other one gets kind of. I got delay going now. But the then it goes to a C to an A minor or something like that. Anyway, I'll try and just play through the whole thing because I honestly have never played along with this. I just know the chord progression. So
Hey,
uh,
Marshall,
yes, sir.
can you hear me good?
Yes.
All right, so I'm getting the robotic audio on my end. My computer just went into like update mode,
Oh, that's what it is.
so I'm gonna back out and come right back in.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a
No
quick
problem.
reboot. This computer moves real fast, so I'll be back in like 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay. No problem. Well, I guess it's just the three of us.
Yeah, I went
Just
back
the
and watched some
three
of
of
the
us.
I watched some of the previous
Wait,
footage earlier in the stream when I'm on the break, and man, I sound like I'm underwater. You can't hear the backing track.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do at this point for
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
I
I
checked my
know.
ping. I've got 100 megabyte up and down.
Yeah.
It's not internet. I don't
It's
know what it
not.
is.
It's the crosstalk between your UA and StreamYard.
Yeah,
And if we install there's a couple of ways we can. I know a way to solve it, and
good.
I
Well,
know
we'll
it
we'll
will.
definitely do that.
Yeah, we got to get together, and you can add CrAnJiS is using it, and Richard's using it both, and that it's solved that. I don't know about redundancy. I don't know how UA stuff works, but I know that it will solve the problem. And even ultimately, what I'm looking at it as for you is like an easy fix. Ultimately, because I don't know how UA stuff works.
I
To
do have
be honest.
NDI audio, virtual audio installed. We just didn't try it earlier.
Okay. Okay. And
So,
um, we may want to do that, but let's see. Oh.
and he's
um,
back.
so I I don't think there's any. I don't know. There's nothing we can do about it right now.
yeah, no,
Uh,
yeah. For this stream, I think I'm just gonna watch.
all right. Well, let's get on with playing a little bit of more guitar, and I'll kick this one off. And I'm sorry that problem's happening, Tim. I wish I could
Finally, a
get
song
that
in E
with you.
minor, my favorite,
Yeah.
my
No,
favorite key to play, and I
that
know
happened.
I could close my eyes and play that
Well, and
those
with
shapes in my
this one,
sleep.
you could probably grab an acoustic and play into that microphone right there, and it would probably sound pretty bitchin'.
Yeah, except my Gibson acoustics are in the cases, and I don't want to pull them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna push play right now.
All
Here
right.
we go. I gotta remember. Okay, I can't remember how to.
Oh.
Yeah.
That worked.
I'm sad that I couldn't play on that.
Oh, Tim.
Get that man a guitar.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that one definitely next time. I'm doing my best, and here's another thing is that I'd like to keep this all as original as possible because I'm very much in support of original music, and so if you guys in your spare time farting around, sit down in front of your computer and record a backing track that we can collaborate on, all we have to do is get a couple of parts and we can just loop it like it's done, and they're fair, and it just come up with a cool riff. So that goes for everybody. I mean, Richard, if you want to do cowboy chords, you've recorded some stuff, whatever you want to do. And folks in the oh, thanks, Bolt, man, I appreciate that. Style doesn't matter. We obviously are not stuck on one specific style of music that we play on here. We've done some blues stuff, and we've done some, sad minor stuff, and shred stuff, and rock, and all that. So that is, anyway, it's open for suggestion, and anybody like Vanzini, if you write something, send it in, and we'll just take it for a ride, is what I like to say. So that now
you might not like where you're going, but we'll take it for a ride.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So I want to try and keep these around an hour and a half. We're about an hour and 10 minutes in, so we got some time to play a little bit more tonight.
A little bit.
So if everybody's up for doing a little bit of more winding.
While you're finishing that, I'd like to take just a minute to show Ruby. And I'm bragging a little bit because I can.
Ruby's got a sticker.
I was sent some stickamers. I'm hoping that I'm gonna peek right up in here.
Oh, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that and show it to Stacy. She picked those stickers out for you.
I love them. I put this one up here by the Boo Boo, where I got mad, and then I just thought the record looked cool right there with the notes coming off. So anyway,
wow.
Thank you very much, Tim. I appreciate that. The shirt fits great, and I would be wearing it tonight, except it's already in the laundry, my friend. I've been wearing it for 2 days.
Cool. Good deal.
No lie.
I wore mine on the internet last night, by the way, Tim. So
yeah, I saw. I was there.
And, dude, that's right. I was like, holy shit. I couldn't believe it. I didn't know all those guys were from Texas. I was like, holy smoke. You guys probably live close to one another. They're in DFW is what they kept saying.
Who's that? Oh,
Boltnator and
yeah.
No, I don't think you were at that stream. It was Boltnator's stream.
That was
no. Yeah, I'm in DFW.
Okay, well,
yeah,
DFW. That's where they kept saying. I was like, yeah, because they
Dallas,
were looking at my shirt and they were flipping me shit. He's like, everybody's like, dude's from Oregon and he's wearing a shirt from Texas. I was like, no, you got to go check this guy's channel out. So it was fun, man. A lot of people saw that. It was cool.
That's
now,
awesome.
I was kind of waiting for this moment also to unbox this. So I didn't really unbox it, so we'll just unbox it. But I got this cool gift in the mail, and Tim and I have a long history of this shit right here. So I'm gonna open up this bag, see if I can get it out of here.
Oh, what's in the bag?
Yeah, what's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
What's in the box?
I see a white powdery substance.
I was gonna say, is there a dime in there? A quarter?
There we go. That's fair.
I'm so bad.
It better not be that
Alright.
green stuff.
Dude, okay, Tim, this is for you. There you go.
Ah, nice.
Oh yes.
I love it.
It's made from the fork. Yeah, Stacy, my wife, had it made for several people that are into that. Not into that, but privy to that.
Love it.
We have a long history of giving each other the finger. So
it's an endearing symbol to us.
Yes.
See, how's the,
Yeah,
is
it's
That means
one of
you are
those
number
things that you're really
one.
tempted to say, well, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you know. Yeah. And with this guy and I, man, it's always in the timing because we'll have this nice long conversation going and be talking about something and a song that we're writing or whatever. The next thing you know, he says, "Hey, dude, I forgot." You know, give me the finger on a message. It's awesome. It's such a fun time. And also, I got this Tim Roberts band. Guitar pick, which it's not lit up very well. Let's see if which I need to use this. So I'm going to use this tonight.
I used mine because Tim told me to.
What's that?
I said I used mine because Tim told me to. I said, I'm going to save those and keep them all pristine. He says, no, use them. That's why I said them.
In case you guys were wondering, tolded is the past tense of told.
Colded?
Tolded.
Told it. Yeah.
Told is the best.
I'm here to help Falcro get through. I love it when Falcro uses bad words so I can correct
Bad
him.
language.
It's, you know, I got my broke English.
Yeah, broked is the past tense of broke. So.
Yes. Break.
And tooken is the past tense of took.
Yes, but taken is sometimes more gooder.
Yep. I live for Wednesday nights.
Thank you for missing me.
You were missed. One more week and I'm going to go postal, so you better come on back.
And we're going to be missing you for
there.
a few days, it sounds like. You're going to be off the radar, it sounds like. Is that right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. This weekend I'm going to be out of pocket, but it's only for a
Nice.
few days, so.
I'll be sure to send you a bunch of emails and fuck.
One,
Yep.
Well,
one
let's,
letter per
let's-
email, so you got to stack them in order to see what the fuck he said.
Let's play another one. Now this one's kind of happy. It's in the key of E major, I believe.
Major.
And we've done this one before. We kind of set the benchmark on this one, which I will try and meet again. So it's kind of slow, and I think that's what this track is. And we'll just see when I push play. You guys ready?
We love it when you push play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shut up. So this is,
Uh-oh. Damn it! Damn it! That was terrible timing. Terrible timing. Oh,
Sorry
I wanted
about
to do
that.
it.
Sorry about that, man.
Oh man,
I
just
did it
missed
first,
it.
and now Marshall did it to him.
Just missed it.
Oh, damn, dude.
Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah, that
was a
little
fun
run you
one.
had, that was fun. That was really a treat. I'm just gonna say that right out loud so everybody hears me.
Dude.
Yeah, Marshall had some tasty licks in that.
Oh,
I
both of you
loved
did.
some of the shit
Both
you
of
were
you
doing
did.
there.
Yeah, I was gonna light a lighter and hold it up, but I realized I don't smoke in the house, so damn it.
I smoke everywhere that I can.
And I was
Yeah,
gonna grab
rules
my
are made
cell
to be
phone like I
broken.
was taping it, but then my cell phone's in
Falcro
the
had your back, man. It was this guy. That's kind of a fun track, you know. And what's interesting about that one is you can get heavy with it, and it's a major. It's totally E major. The whole thing diatonically. It's all, you know.
That one had enough changes in it where you
it
could.
has.
I felt that one. I could feel that one a little bit more than the others
Yeah.
because the others are, you know, just when you do YouTube backing tracks, you get your typical. You know, that one had space to it. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, and it's interesting because we played that one before, and it seems like we were like, I don't know. And let's see. So I do have a brand new one. We're winding down here. Let me see. So I'm gonna shorten this track a little bit. And this is supposedly in C# Dorian mode, which is what it's telling me, which means it's in B major, which means it's in G# minor.
Which means me and Falcro are looking off into space, going, "What the fuck?"
I think I got all that shit right.
It's in
Which
D
means
minor, which means it's in A plus, which means it's in G flat.
I think the C# blues scale will work. I don't know. I don't think I've ever played along with this one, so
Uh-oh.
I may have.
I love it when you throw surprises.
All right. Well,
When Marshall says, "Uh-oh, we might be fucked on this one," we're fucked.
we could have some fun with this one, or not have much fun with it, but we'll see. Let's see what it sounds like. I can't remember. Here we go. We'll do this one, and we're gonna wrap up after this, guys. Cell phone light. There you go. Preston.
Preston's got it.
I see you out there, Preston. I see that one cell phone light.
Let's try this. Here we go.
You didn't. It's hard to feel where that one was going for a minute. Yeah.
You want to take one, Richard?
No, this the fast
all
ones.
right.
I'm way out of practice.
There it is.
I got squeezed them
Nice.
in there.
That's nice.
Ah.
I hope my clapping wasn't.
Yeah,
too
I don't have a
loud. That
lighter,
was
but I can do
awesome.
this.
There you go.
There it is, right there.
Nice. Oh, we got the fog
Smokestack.
machine going. Nice. God damn it. You guys, thanks everybody for being here tonight. The Falcro and CrAnJiS and Texas Jackdaw. You guys, it's just fantastic to get to hang with you guys tonight. And some really truly
Same to you, man.
fantastic. Yeah.
What he just said to times all you guys. So,
Yeah. And this
appreciate
is
being here.
this thing.
I'm
Tim,
just stalking the Falcro. I'm here to stalk Falcro. That's all I'm doing.
My stalker right there.
Tim, we will get you dialed in. We'll get your sound
Yeah.
working.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
God, that's just. God
It's
dang.
so weird that it sounded good before we went live, and then it just went to garbage.
Yeah.
No idea.
I don't know. There's
That's
probably
the old.
once-
I know about shitty audio on streams. I've been doing it for years. That is the old StreamYard drown out that I was. That's the reason I never considered StreamYard for guitar streams. Like you guys have figured it out how to do it, but when we do
Those guys did.
yes,
Not
on
this.
on the other channel that I'm a
I
part
just
of,
pushed some
them guys don't
buttons,
know what the fuck they're
that's all.
doing. Love them to death, but as far as like audio, you'll hear audio for a second and then it'll just drown out and drop, and that's unfortunately that's what was happening to TJD
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, and it's a huge it's a huge learning curve, and I have to say thank you to Jamprosound, who was directing the
Yes,
show
thank you,
tonight,
Justin.
running the cameras, and helping us sound check
Oh.
and offering up solutions to problems that we had, and we solved something at one point, and then it wasn't solved anymore. Tim, we had you sound a bitch in there for a while, so, but we will get that solved because we've got to get you sounding right. And I think, overall, it seems like everybody where you were at sounded great. That's what I'm assuming. Because I know I had great sound and I could hear everybody. And when I was playing, it sounded fantastic to me. So, and that's the goal of this.
And if I may,
So-
Marshall, I really want to run this back with TJD because you can tell he's a phenomenal guitar player, and he adds a lot to it, a whole lot. So I really want to try to run this back in the future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
likewise. I've been watching you guys jam, and I'm just stunned by your chops. Love them.
There've been
Well,
some
But hey,
and-
you know what? It got me to pull this thing off the
Yes.
wall.
She's a beauty.
Yes.
I haven't played a Strat. I haven't pulled this off the wall in 2 years.
I saw the whammy work tonight, Mr. Tim.
Yeah.
I saw it happen, man. I was like, yes.
Yeah, I just went to Gibsonland for a couple of years, and that new Rolfing. I don't know if it's too far away to grab, but yeah.
I don't know.
CrAnJiS, I'd love to get your thoughts on. Just go to my channel, and you'll see me playing this custom telly that my nephew built for me. He lives in Washington.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Burl maple, roasted maple, burl maple top, mahogany body, roasted maple neck.
It's beautiful.
Fat Cat P90s.
I want to
Gorgeous
say I
piece of
seen
wood.
that about a
I
month or
got to
two
watch
ago.
it get
Yeah.
built, man. That
But
was
I haven't played
cool.
my Strat in forever, and so I had to put 9.5s on them instead of
It ain't
10s
mad
or 11s.
anymore. It ain't mad
'cause
at you.
I tuned
anymore,
down half a
but-
step for all my bands that I played in.
Same here. Yep. Same here.
So
Um,
it's been a joy
Well,
just playing again.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to have you guys and that you're willing to come out here and wear your heart on your sleeve and be willing to make a mistake in front of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And that's improv at its finest, in my honest opinion. I've done a lot of improv. We all have. If you played live, and obviously, but this is really a joy to do. And this is open to anybody who wants to come on and play. This isn't just an exclusive club of guys, these five guys that play every week, the same five guys, and we all sound like Eddie Van Halen. That's not what this is about. This is about getting on here and playing and making mistakes.
Pretty
so-
much.
Yeah.
And I definitely want to bring in my buddy from Nashville, Gary Alexander. This guy is the guy that taught me. I was a bass player in his band, 1985. This guy taught me the art of improv. The guy is just a marvel. So, hey, Gary, if you're watching,
Put him
we're
in-
gonna get
put
you.
him in
We're
touch with
gonna
me.
get. And he's got the whole setup. He's got cameras. He knows.
yeah. Well, get him in touch with me, and I'll give him what info he may need to get going on this. So it definitely takes a specific setup.
Right.
And right now, me and CrAnJiS and Richard are all using the exact same setup with respect to our signal chain and how we're monitoring it and all of that. And we're all in full stereo with our guitars and even our vocal. I could pan my vocal over to one side or the other. That's all, so it can be done, man. And it doesn't matter if you run a Mac or a PC. That is not
that
a
shouldn't
part of the
make any
equation.
difference.
They're
Yeah.
both basically the same.
I think I'm
thing
just
anymore.
having a problem with the Universal Audio. They have their own ecosystem, their own culture. That's
Right. And just to share, it was fun to sit and listen to you and Justin try and work on that the other night when we were hanging together. And I don't know if you guys have worked on it since, but man, I mean, like CrAnJiS was like, I don't know how the fuck you guys know this stuff, man. He's going, are you telling me to mute this and set this up and turn this on, turn that off?
Mhm.
And I was sitting here going, I'm gonna learn something.
Oh,
yeah. You need
man.
to route two virtual
Yeah,
channels
it's
to a
just
virtual
gonna be
Q
quiet.
mix, and then you need to route that to your fader for an aux channel strip that you can. Yeah. Justin and I were
Somebody-
talking the same language. We just couldn't make it work that night.
If somebody broke into my house and trolled me and fired up my computer and changed one setting, that would fuck me up for life. I'd be, Marshall,
Right.
what the fuck?
The best thing is
I-
when somebody gets your cell phone and
I
changes
may
the
or may
language
not
to
have done that
Japanese.
in the past.
Yes.
Just saying.
And I am generally available to help if you're having audio trouble, and don't hesitate to call. But it's funny because all the help that I've given this guy right here, he doesn't even call me anymore. He fucking fixes it himself, so I never hear from the fucker anymore. We don't.
I didn't even know
talk.
he was sick. I didn't know you were feeling bad, brother.
Oh, it's I don't generally advertise too much stuff. I tell a few people. If you'd asked me, I would have told you on a DM. You can always do that.
You can slide in his DMs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That sounds
It was so wrong.
a little
yeah.
So
homoerotic.
CrAnJiS.
Yeah, I'm telling you, one more Wednesday, and
One
the
more
shit, you're gonna see an
Wednesday.
explosion
He's nearly
coming from
postal
Alabama.
Right now. There's
Yeah, we're gonna be
example
burning
of it.
tires on the freeway.
Yeah, I'm about to do something serious. So you got one more week to figure this shit out,
One more
Falcro.
week to figure this shit out. No, I am feeling much better. First I was one sick, then another sick, and then allergies hit me, and now I got some stuff going on, but it's all
I think
I can
I
handle it.
should mail you a plain hot dog and a bun from that shop over in Baker City. That'll make
Yeah,
you
again,
feel better.
A little too homoerotic for me. It made me feel a little uncomfortable there.
Oh my god.
That's a long.
I don't want to hear
that's a
about your
short
hot
story,
dogs or your buns.
right. Well, you guys, let's end this thing and let everybody go home and get to go to bed, or start drinking, whatever your plan is.
I'm
for
gonna
the
pour a
evening.
drink. I'm gonna
It's
have a
been
drink.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna smoke something I shouldn't, but I'm gonna
Hey.
do it anyway.
Hey. Hey,
Tires.
hey.
He's gonna smoke his tires as he's peeling
Tires.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a burnout in the front
He's
yard.
gonna smoke a sausage.
Yeah, again with the homo. I don't really want. Get
He's
it.
gonna smoke a turkey on the grill.
There
You
you
better
go.
not be
Love
smoking
that.
that wacky tobacco.
Oh my gosh.
The
This is
devil's
too much
lettuce.
fun. I love you guys.
And just remember,
Yeah.
just say
Inviting
no,
me,
everybody.
Marshall. I had a great time.
Thanks for hanging with us tonight, everybody. And thanks again to my sponsors. If you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe. Like 70% of the people who watch my channel are not subscribed. So feel free to do that. I know all of you in the chat. Have a great week. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Have a beer, have a coffee, whatever you do. Peace. I love you all. Thanks for being here.